Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Yesterday, I made this video right there on top. U.S. military aircraft crashes in Eastern Mediterranean Sea. And I asked shot down or accident. They claimed, I'm going to go right there. Shot down or accident. I have questions. That was what I said in that video. I had questions because they were very foggy information and did not make sense. They wanted to put together the narrative, obviously, to make sure that people like me and others, when we ask questions and we are skeptical of the version, they have it covered. If Emil asks this, what are we gonna say? Well, we don't know what the idiot is gonna ask. So, okay, think about it. So he's an idiot. What possibly he can ask? Oh yeah, I know. Just kidding. Not. So now we got more information on the Pentagon coming out and say, well, we're going to give you a little bit more details so people like me cannot jump on it yet. They don't give you the whole narrative. Why? They give a little bit, see our reaction, and then the bottom feeders, they're going to come and tell us more and then wait and gauge our skepticism. That's what they do. I mean, they think we are garbage. They are garbage. So let me show you this. Two articles, one from ABC News, trusted source, I work with them. And here it is, ABC News, 5 U.S. Special Operations troops killed in Veteran Day weekend crash after training mishap. So, yesterday, because they didn't give us, they say aircraft, they didn't tell us if it's a jet fighter, it's a spy plane. I didn't even think that it could be a helicopter. It's a helicopter, my friend, and you're going to find out how idiotic. I have doubts, so the idiot has questions, obviously. And it says, my prayers are with the patriots we have lost, the defense secretary said. Okay, move on. 5 American service members were killed in a crash late Friday after their helicopter. So, okay, helicopter. So it was not an F from failure. Fake, what? I don't know. Fantastic. Mishap during a training exercise that went into the Eastern Mediterranean Sea. Well, as I said, I start with this. Those response groups sent to the Eastern Mediterranean Sea were not sent over there to play how to fly a helicopter. They are seasoned fighters. Why? Because they were sent over there in case one of those countries surrounding Israel has ideas. That's why they were sent. So they were not sent people with lack of experience, or people with experience are so dumb. Which one is it? I guarantee you these guys did not send people without experience over there, because those guys are supposed to engage the Arabs in the area if they do something to Israel. That's why they were sent, and the Iran. Okay, so not only they were ready to fight, so you don't send trainees over there. You send people who are experienced or trained. When they tell me here mishap during a training exercise, either those guys were trainees, which is idiotic, or those guys were experts that were not experts by our standards. They're experts by dropped standards. You want to go in the Marines? 3 pull-ups. And 3. You got it, baby doll. You're a Marine. Now go and fight the Russians. Say what? Yeah, go. But I got 6-inch nails. You got to chop them off. Go. I'm exaggerating, but not by much, I guess. All right, 2 officials confirmed that the 5 were Army Special Operations soldiers. Thank you very much. I didn't read the article because I know this garbage. I know these guys. I know how they operate. I know, my friends, I have experience with these guys. I know the narrative. I know the system. I know the dynamics. So they're Special Operations soldiers flying a helicopter and mishap. Now, it's either the guy was drunk, either the Special Operations soldier was not at the level they say they are. Maybe the garbage helicopter is the garbage. We can't say that, So which one is it? Accidents just don't happen unless something is at fault. Now, is the equipment? Is a human error? If it's a human error, why is it a human error? And they say it's a training. You train people in a war. I'm not putting this beyond being boomed by the evil Hamas or others. I think I'm still 50-50. I don't think it was an accident. I have no evidence either or, and on top of this, I don't believe what the Pentagon tells me. That's like a default, okay? Why? Because they lied before. When? I will give you one example. Remember when that guy called General Colin Powell showed up at United Nations? Do you remember? If you don't, go and check it out and then come back and throw shit on me. Remember when the guy went over there and he explained, here is the Expo's number, here are the Saddam's mobile labs of manufacturing weapons of mass destructions, and please believe me, I'm a general and I never lied. And everybody was like, Jesus Christ. What happened? He lied. And then what did he do? He apologized. He was like, I can't believe, but he screwed his political future. That's what he did. So when they tell me the Pentagon, bye-bye. That's one example. I can give you more. You want another one? I give you. Remember that Gulf of Tonkin? Tonkin sounds like American, like British, like a Western European name, Tonkin. Oh yeah, that was by the Vietnam peninsula, over there, Indochina. Remember the Gulf of Tonkin that these guys used as a lie, as a pretext to attack Vietnam? Full force? Where 58,000 brave young Americans were killed. Anybody was for that? Anybody for that lie? No. Indicted? Court-martialed? No. Why is that? Because that's the way the system works. So once you know these things, when they tell you, you question everything just like that. So they are special operations, right? Special operations soldiers. That means, wow. As first reported by New York Times and Washington Post, search and rescue efforts went to blah, blah, blah. U.S. European Command said it in an initial statement yesterday, on Saturday, that the course of the crash was under investigation, but there are no indications of hostile activity. I don't believe you. The aircraft were conducting a routine air refueling mission. So these experts were refueling mission. This is like you go to pump gas in your car and somehow you hit everybody over there. You blow up the whole gas pump, right? Gas, how do you call it? Gas station. My man. Routine, just like air refueling mission. According to European Command statement, further details were not provided. Of course, they want to see how people like me and others will react to this garbage. That's exactly how we react. The names of the dead have not yet been released, pending notifications of relatives. Austin Powers from the whatever. While we continue to gather more information about the deadly crash, it is another stark reminder that the brave men and women who defend our great... Defending what? Defending Israel? Our great nation put their lives on the line each and every... It was an accident, garbage, Austin. It was an accident. What are you talking about? They were not in the combat defending our territory attacked by Mexicans or Trudeau. What the fuck are you talking about? Jesus. Our great nation put their lives on the line each and every day to keep our country safe. In the East Mediterranean Sea? I don't remember United States having over there anything. Unless the head office of the boss. They represent the best of America with the accident with refueling. Are they the best? I mean, I'm not taking a poop on the military, but you can't say that and they had a routine air refueling mission and you tell me those are the best. No. Unless the helicopter is screwed up, is bad helicopter. Are you going to tell us the mark so people don't order it, countries don't buy it because it's garbage? Which one is it? Or maybe we can blame it on the wind. The wind blew and then the helicopters could not handle the hurricane that occurred in East Mediterranean Sea. I mean, you can say your best and you screw up in a, what was the word? Routine. You can't say you're the best. Mistakes are made, my friends. But still, in this kind of thing, I don't think I make mistakes when I walk for a walk on the flat surface and I fall down and say, hey, he was the champion in track and field, but he just tripped, hit his head on a little rock and he died. Little Rock, Arkansas. Jesus Christ, man. This guy's defense. They represent the best of America. Represent, that's the key word, that's a good one. We will remember their service and their sacrifice. If, I'm going to take a poop now on this thing, so get ready. If you go and you sacrifice and do you present your service or whatever at no cost, material cost, I will be more inclined and I will applaud more. But you are paid and you get perks for a job, like a truck driver. When a truck driver drives, whenever he drives, 11 hours a day, let's say, if he falls asleep 1 second or 2 or 3 seconds, he's dead. I can't say the same thing for a person who's deployed somewhere else. It could happen. So who's the hero here? Both. No intention of pooping on the US military or anything, on the personnel, but my prayers are with the patriots. Patriot? Would be a patriot if you don't get any money. That would be it. You love your country, your nation. You don't have anything. You don't have to be paid for. You just do it. Remember when you were attacked in the past, in the medieval times, on the Rome's, and you were paid, yeah? After what? After you exposed, you were doing military duty, but it was mandatory. These things are not mandatory. So they choose to go over there. Why? Go and try to get a job in the military, if you have the age, and see how much, when you enter, I've been to this situation, just so you know. You enter the recruiting station, and you got 2 guys over there, clean and nice and beautiful, and they will tell you, the first thing they will tell you, the perks you get, the money. College paid this amount of money, this in taxes, this and this. This is how you try to attract me? I don't want to hear anything about it. I want to defend and serve my country. Fuck you and your boss. Oh, I don't think you're going to make it in the US military, my man, with that attitude, don't you think? Go and walk in one of these recruiting centers and see what are the first things coming out of the mouth of the guys recruiting you. It's a voluntary thing. Money. And you tell me about, no, I don't need that. I'm coming over here to defend my country. Now that should be the attitude. Well, give me the money. Hey, we're going to give you this, we're going to give you that. Anyway, let's go to the other article I want to cover here. That comes from Sputnik. 5 U.S. service members killed in military aircraft crash in the Mediterranean. They don't give any. Oh my God, look at that. It must have been a storm, that's why. So it said all 5 service members who were on board of U.S. aircraft that crashed into the Mediterranean were killed. Oh, well, sorry. During a routine air refueling mission as part of the military training in a war zone. I don't believe that. A U.S. military aircraft carrying 5 service members suffered a mishap and crashed. What's a mishap? Let's look for what the hell is a mishap. Let's get the definition here, because we don't want to be like that. Let's see. What's a mishap? Mishap definition. Let's see. All right, mishap. An unlucky accident. Yeah. An unlucky accident. So you need luck now in the military? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. All right, my friends. Sorry, but what am I supposed to say? That guy should not talk smack. All right? And he talks smack. He talks about patriotism. He talks about sacrifice, about service and all that when you get paid. When I get to work, the same. Are you going to thank me for my sacrifice? Because without me, that guy would not have food. If I work in the food industry, that guy, the peasants, how do you call them here? The ranchers, how do you call them, man? It's just, not peasants. Peasants are where I come from. But these guys are farmers. The farmers. Without the farmers, we don't have food, Mr. Expert Commander. So thank you very much for your service and patriotism, because you depend on me and you depend on your safety, right? But if you have to give me the guns, I don't need you, do I? I will get into murky situation. Anyway, my friends, maybe I need you, you need me. It's an interdependent situation. The problem is this: I'm waiting for more information. I'm 80-20. 80 that those guys were attacked, were hit by boom, that's 80, and 20 something else. The helicopter, maybe the guy over there, mishap. 20% for a mishap, let's put it this way. 80% they were just bazookaed. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.